Hello, welcome to another riveting episode of Normalizing Rarities. I'm Francis, Fig's over there somewhere, Cora's in the corner as well. This is going to be an absolute banger of an episode. We have got some really nice rare minerals up for grabs today. If you've never been with us before, welcome to Top Rock. We are Africa's oldest, most established wholesaler of minerals and fossils and things that shine at night without wanting to be asked. Because we are a wholesaler, we do require a minimum order of 10 kilograms. You don't have to buy it all at the same time. You're welcome to stockpile. If you don't have an account, Cara over there will put our email address in the comment section beneath the video, and please reach out to us and we'll sort you out there. Comment to claim in the live chat. That's the fastest way. After the sale is finished, you will post a list of all the items that have been sold, and if it's not been sold, you're more than welcome to still comment or reach out to us, DM us on Instagram, Facebook, and if you have my WhatsApp details, no worries, reach out there. The show today, we've got Rhodocalcite, also known as pink calcite, with sugilite. We're auctioning a beautiful stalactitic malachite. There's a lot. There's the new batch of juicy coated chrysocolla, which is stupendous, but there's not a lot of it. So, without further ado, what have I forgotten, Cara?
There will be some stuff going up on the website.
Oh, yeah. The 40% sale is still ongoing. There will be a fair amount of the same stock. Not everything is going through the live sale before it hits the website. There's a lot of it going through and past us because we've been really good and nothing's going to the website. Now we've got to let things pass, okay? Yeah, anyway, let's get going. Right, starting with a bang.
I don't know what that meant.
Starting with a bang. I wonder if, was I on or not?
You were on.
All right. Starting with a bang. Juicy coated chrysocolla. Look at this beautiful piece from Kolwezi. That is beautiful. With a nice malachite base. That is quite a hefty piece of motherstone. So let's just try and focus here on this chrysocolla. And that is tabular. That is very rare. Well, that piece there is. Cora's going to... Stalactitic. My bad. Cora's always ready for a gas argument. This is flat. Da-da-da-da-da-da. 097, that is $157 for that beautiful specimen right there. Next flat up, we've got some beautiful spirit quartz. This is from Hook, fairy quartz, you might know it as. The beautiful light lilac amethyst with the limonite bases. In fact, when we went to Joburg recently, this past weekend, apart from large malachites, we got a new batch of Bucanotuk. I know the regulars must be moaning or groaning, but I'll tell you what, it's a little different, and you'll see why a little later. This flat of 6 clusters is flat number 113. That is $54 for the 6 clusters. Next up, we've got some dioptase. Now, have a look at these large gems. That is wicked good quality. There are 3 of these specimens. There we got some belated malachite along with the dioptase. Oh, and there's a beautiful little vug with all the dioptase inside and some malachite around the edges. That's flat number 098, $156 for those 3 dioptase. That there is spectacular. Right, next up we got flat number blue lace agate. Lol. There's 2 large geodes in here. That's real pretty. This is from Sanjay, there by Malawi, the southern province. That is flat number 115, $40 for these 2 large blue lace agates. Next up, subseptari hearts. These are from Madagascar. Mahajanga is on the eastern coast. These 6 hearts will set you back $35. That's flat number 108. Next up, from Albert Mountain in Lesotho, we've got large calcite, dogtooth calcite specimens. They are beautiful, UV reactive. 12 of these. That is gorgeous. They also sometimes have the most beautiful, juicy coated bases. 12 of these for $28 only. That's a flat number 124. $28 for some Albert Mountain magic. Next up, we've got some polished orange calcite or orange twist calcite from Madagascar. This is a beautiful polished standing freeform, accompanied by a smaller, beautiful polished standing freeform. That's flat number 123, $33 for the 2 orange twist calcite standing freeforms. Now, something we don't see a lot of here at Top Rock, gypsum. This is the selenite version of gypsum.
Or close to.
Or close to. Cora has, there's so much to be said for gypsum, partly because it has so many practical industrial applications, but it has a bit of history. If anyone is from Canada, let's see, Teresa, if you're in today, who else is from Canada?
Not mine.
There was the plaster walls, because this is essentially very much part of plaster of Paris, and the plaster wars, which found, well, gypsum basically had a very important high demand in the agricultural sector for fertilizer, but also for making cement. And in 1820s.
So for the plaster wars of 1820, which is what's referred to, is just basically a set of skirmishes between Nova Scotia and Canadian government they wanted all the gypsum for fertilizer. Then after that,
they were smuggling gypsum
in England, in Portland.
They were smuggling gypsum, and the Canadian government went, "Oh no, smuggling shall be allowed without taxes given to the government." Typical bastards. Anyway, that is interesting. Anyone from Canada, please elaborate on what those skirmishes were really on about. Right, okay. I always forget these 2 beautiful selenite specimens. That's a flat 109, $31 for 2 transparent pieces of history. You can stay right into history through those. Then we got... this is from the Congo. All right. Salrose, also from the Congo. Kolwezi. Some spectacular specimens. This one's, look at that beautiful large Caolinite dolomite. That's a silky malachite, and there's a bit of druzy in there as well. That is a marvelous. There you go, Salrose on the bottom as well. Caolinite dolomite. That's the one, but have a look at the other. If you've ever seen a large, gemmy Caolinite dolomite, that is the biggest I've seen. And this is, I suspect, that is a calcite matrix. So we are going to put this in the dark room just to see if she lights up as much as she brightens the day with her pink vibes. This is flat number 121. That's $67 for the 2 Salrose specimens from the Congo. Next up, we got 2 very gemmy rose quartz spheres. Tried to check for the asterism. but the sun's a bit bleak today, so I didn't see any. This is not so gemmy, but these 3 rose quartz spheres will cost you $43. That's cheap for rose quartz, man. Flat $134, $43 for 3 rose quartz spheres. Then we got some beautiful clear quartz polished points from Madagascar. I had a look earlier on, and we have one with some beautiful chlorite on the side and a absolutely stunning chlorite phantom on the inside, as you can see there. That is pretty special, man. That's very special. That's flat number 112, $29 for the 12 clear bright quartz polished points. Next up, a whole piece of ye olde fossily snail. This ammonite here, it's got a slight bit of iridescence. Also from Madagascar. And to Darwin's theories and also old things. Flat number 126, $41 for one standard A beautiful ammonite. Next up, we got some blue lace agate, polished blue lace agate freeform, or standing freeforms. And they are absolutely spectacular. Have a look at this specimen right there.
That's new stock. Yeah.
That is new stock in. Gary, our lapidarius, is still having the hoolie of his life, finding some rocks for us in Middle Africa and sending them home. Looks almost like a blue lace clam. Nice. All of them with vugs, quite a spectacular flat this. I just want to check here. This is, that matrix is kind of, yeah, not soft, but it's not too bad. There we go. This is flat number 127, $51 for 6 exceptional blue lace agate standing free forms, or standing blue lace, standing clam forms. Next up, we've got 140 little chevron amethyst tumbles, slightly larger than tumbles. There's 140 of these beautiful, beautiful little crystals. This is from Madagascar, and it's a flat $131, 140 beautiful little chevron amethyst beauties. Next up, from the green belt of South Africa, that is Barberton, we got serpentine with the stalactite webbing. Serpentine being that beautiful dark green matrix with the stalactite webbing in lilac. That's just flat number 103. That's $50 for the 3 standing freeforms. Next up, and I said we got a little bit of a different thing going from coming from Bucanotuk. You'll be used to these, and maybe paler lilac, and maybe pale lilac with large windows. But we don't often get smokies. There's still some amethyst in there. There's 4 of these little clusters, large windows, smoky amethysts. Fair amount of limonite at the base there as well. And that is, I just thought for a second there was a bit of an angry chip, but there isn't. This is a A-grade Bucanotuk Smokies, $59 for flat 102. Next up, from Irongo, we got smoky quartz crystals and a couple of very small little clusters. They are really pretty. These are absolutely magic. They are mined quite close to the Brandberg. It is Irongo, and the Irongo is where the Brandberg is, except these don't come from essentially inside the Brandberg. There's a bit of highlight opal here. Let's see, there must be highlight elsewhere. That looks like mica. A little hint of black tourmaline at the base there. That's pretty cool there as well. That is 24 of these smoky Irongo crystals. That's flat 104, $38 for the 24. Nice. Then the purpurite we mine ourselves from Erongo as well, partly polished and then coated with resin to bring out that beautiful, beautiful purple shine or sheen. Look at that, that's beautiful, lustrous purple. Maybe even royalty purple. Am I allowed to say that, Cora?
Yeah, just minus the T, just say royal purple.
Royal purple. Or chaplain purple. My dad was a chaplain in the prison services and that rank, and I think it goes globally that chaplains all over the world, their insignia is always purple. Right, 6 of these beautiful little resin-coated specimens. That is $37 for flat 100. Next up is Sebastian. Bye-bye, Sebastian. Nice to check you, mate. Right, some green opal palm stones. There's 24 of them. They are beautiful. Nick has rated this as a very good grade green opal. I'll slowly go over them. Nice bit of... I love the patterns. This is flat... $107, $49 for 24. Very good grade green opal. Next up, we've got Cora's pet rose quartz. No, that's just dirty. I don't know what that is.
That's not mine.
It is.
It's just on the
You
table.
left it there.
I didn't leave
I assumed it.
I'll show you mine.
No, Cora's got her very own. All right, not to be... Yeah, Cora's pet rock for the day. It's a bring a rock today work day. What do we got there? That looks calcite-ish, dogtooth calcite inside a dolomite-ish. Yeah, it's nice. Have you lit that up yet?
No.
We're going to do that later.
Yep.
Where did you get that?
Nick gave it to me.
Oh, Nick gave it to you. Nick is giving all these. Look, that's gonna bankrupt us. No, not yet. Right, one very large polished amethyst point. This is from Madagascar. This is what is that? 5 kilograms worth of polished amethyst. And that is a flat 125 for the large amethyst point, $194, flat 125. Next up is an absolutely spectacular large Salrose or Cabalcian dolomite specimen. This is from, what is this, Kulukuluku? No, it is the Congo. Doesn't say where. There's a little bit of silky malachite there. Lots of large, beautiful Salrose gems. Kaolinite. Just pay attention to the white there, because we got a specimen later on that I'll be referring to back again. This is flat 139. That's $146 for this beautiful Salrose specimen. Then next up is a spectacular stalactitic malachite specimen. Car's gonna carry it. We are auctioning that item. That is beautiful. This is let's turn it around, Cora.
Turn around.
Oh, Cora's getting any old excuse to have us singing a song. She doesn't need a beer for that. That's just Monday. How beautiful is this spectacular specimen? This is, yes, I'll tell you how heavy it is. It is 7.61 kilograms heavy. Turn it around. There we go. So we are auctioning this item off. Anyone who's interested in laying down a bid, just put it in the comment section.
What's the starting bid?
The box number is 26 BO26, and it's starting at 18,800 Rand. Happy days.
When you're doing your bids, please go B26 and then your amount.
Or you can also go sexy malachite and your amount. Right, next up, a little bit of a break. So we've got a reasonably special piece of malachite. My goodness, that is heavy.
It is heavy. Yeah.
That's a stalactitic malachite. What makes that so special? I mean, we got plenty malachites lying around everywhere. Just everywhere, they're just lying
I
around.
think anybody can take a look at that and see for themselves. It's quite fantastic. I mean, it looks like some sort of cast, like some sci-fi movie, doesn't it?
Yeah,
No,
very
it
much
does.
so. That's not a foreign cathedral.
No, I mean, actually the back, actually look for that one. Look at that. Those little rings inside the actual patterns there with the druzy over the top. All these layers of banding. That's quite something.
And that forms how? That's just a slow
It's
drip.
caverns. Yeah, it's caverns. This is stalactite. So it's definitely going that way. When they're rounded stalagmites, obviously you can see it's rounded at the bottom. You know that already.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean that is quite felt. It's obviously grown on in several different periods, as you can see. There's all those rings like that. That's just different periods. It's probably a dry season, wet season, dry season, wet season, which is exactly how you count the rings in stalactites. It's how you age
Caves.
caves.
Yeah.
Much like cheese.
Yeah. In fact, for paleoanthropology, you take a stalactite out of a cave and you go, okay, well, there were people living in here because there's the smoke rings from the fires.
Yeah.
And you can actually see when they were living there, how long they were, also precisely how long they were living in that cave for. So, anyway, you're talking about malachite, right?
Yeah. This is from, this is obviously Congolese.
This is Kolwezi. Yeah, that's Kolwezi. I mean, that
And
is
for a
really-
stalactite to exist, it has to exist in a cavern.
It's, you know, all that ground there is copper saturated. So whenever you actually have a cavity in the ground somewhere, you know, usually they're small, so you might get a small stalactite. But when you have a big cavity and they dig into a big cavern, all malachite is just seeped straight through, and most of that ground is up to about 20 to 30% copper. So all the green coloration just seeps straight through into the calcium and into the dolomite being calcium, and then that makes malachite, which is between 60 and 66% pure copper, which is why it's so heavy.
And valuable.
Really, yeah. I mean, if you do weightlifting with that, you buy anybody wants to buy two of those, but they won't get two. That's the only problem. So then they're going to be like a lobster.
Wonderful.
That is spectacular.
You got some.
Right, guys. Sorry, my apologies. That's not $18,800. That's actually a rand amount. The bidding starts at $1,017. All right, there we go, guys. Bid ahead. If you're really keen to own a absolutely unique piece of green beauty, then happy days. On to the next trolley. We're going with 6 beautiful silky malachite specimens. Nick has got these rated as A grade, very good to good grade. This is flat number 655, $31. Next up, pink calcite, also known as Rhodocalcite. These are mined from 4,000 feet deep in the Mashamba West mine. No. Is it Mashamba West? Can't remember. Let's see. Oh, no, it doesn't say, but I do believe that is the Mashamba West mine. That is very rare and a spectacular dogtooth calcite formation. That is flat $106.98 only. Bargain. Next up, we got a beautiful polished malachite freeform, also from Kolwezi. 1.88 kilograms, A grade material. That's flat $120, $61. Next up, some petrified wood from Gokwe in Zimbabwe. All these little petrified wood slices have got nice vugs with a fair amount of crystallization on the inside. Bit of juicy. They are polished only on one side. So matte polish on one and nice glossy on the other side. Flat 923, $47 for 6 petrified wood slices. Then we got some crows or verdite leopard stone. This is leopard stone. Ravens, or this is particularly angry bird, or maybe just hungry bird. Oh, there's a friendly looking fella. Doesn't look like he'd steal a fish and chips out of your hand while standing on a boulevard. No, that's another bird. That's flat 138 for the two. One angry bird, one happy leopard stone crow come raven. Sweet. Next up, more variation from Book and Hotuk. These beautiful limonite coated crystals. You can see over here that it is the pale variety of Book and Hotuk, but this beautiful limonite coating does lend it a little bit of spectacularity. Is that even a word? 12 of these beautiful little clusters in flat number 094. That's $39 for some limonite coated Book and Hotuk. Next up, two large slabs of partly polished, and the partly polished is important because that makes it legal to export. Tiger eye. If I can only get it out of the box, they are quite heavy. So if you are a lapidariist and you like a little bit of chatoyancy, then this tiger eye flat is for you. They are, for your knowledge, 18 different grades of different types of tiger's eye. Nick has got this down as very good to A grade. Flat 099, $46 for the two. Next up, we've got a slice of celestite. This is very good grade celestite. Beautiful huey blue. That one piece of celestite will set you back all of $37. That's flat number 133. Then some more Wirongo smoky quartz. There are another 24 of these beauties. There's a bit of feldspar with tourmaline with the smoky quartz. There's another one. Always looking for the highlight opal, which is bound to be here somewhere. Yes. Wow, look at that. That is really cool. Beautiful little specimen. Here's another. Black tourmaline, smoky quartz, feldspar, and highlight opal. What more could you ask for? Probably a cool soundtrack. What song soundtrack would you give black tourmaline and smoky quartz, Cara? Whilst you think, this is flat 789, $32 for the 24 Wirongo Smokies. Theme song.
My head is black lamb, but it's definitely not that. That's definitely not that.
Not a ram jam.
No.
All right. Next up, we got some beautiful, also from Gokwe, like the slices from earlier. This is fresh stock from Gokwe, petrified wood spheres. There's some nice little vugs in this sphere. It's flat number 092. That's $33 for the two petrified spheres. And then we're going on to a bit of a, oh, there we go. Clear quartz polished towers or points. 6 in this flat. Oh, come on. So they're quite large little towers. Large little towers. Some lovely veils here as well. That is beautiful. This is flat number 116, $72 for the 6 largest sphere points. Next up, the 2 chrysocolla conglomerate spheres. That's a beautiful chrysocolla. There's a bit of that dark blue is a shutterkite, malachite in there as well. Very pretty little conglomerates, these. Flat number 114, that's $48 for the 2. Next up, some more clear bright points. There's 4 in this flat. Look at that veil there, man. That's pretty impressive. Nice limonite. That's flat number 096, $45 for the 4, as opposed to 72 for the 6. Just for comparison purposes. Next up, we've got some Sashi River red agate. Next got these down from good grade to very good to A grade, and I think you'll see why. A couple of these haven't got the most distinctive patterns that Sashi is associated with. But I tell you what, Sashi is not associated with is only red. That is quite special. That's really pretty as well. Look at those patterns over there, right there. A little bit of Sashi River. That is flat 587 for $33. Next up, something I haven't seen often. There's one clear quartz mushroom. That is a bit of a rarity to see clear quartz, or any quartz mushroom sculptures, that is. And then these two are a bit more girasolish. So heading over towards the rose quartz veins. 3 of these mushrooms. In flat number 809, $39 for the 3 mushrooms. Next up, some Swazi bloodstone. That is a beautiful red jasper with a verdite, as well as a fair amount. Look at this one. These rough cob pieces from Swaziland. There's a lot of pyrite in there. That's really pretty. Great examples of how minerals mingle. This is flat 436. That's $43 for the 12 cob pieces of Swazi bloodstone. Next up, we got some polished fluorite galets, and this one immediately catches my eye. That is a stunning piece of blue fluorite. There's all, of course, these do come from, well, pretty much all of these, part of watermelon fluorite. Nice purple fluorite in this one. Oh, hello. Look at that. That's very cool. A little bit of rain. No, it's not rainbow. Yeah, it is. That's cool. Some quartz in there as well. 12 of these little galets, flat 014, $46. Next up, clear crystal steering spheres. Cara's favorite. 2 of these beautiful crystal spheres. For staring into endlessly. That is a flat 295. That's $62 for the 2. Onto the middle of the trolley, we have a beautiful. Where's this belong? Okay, that must be there. Here's some proper chrysocolla covered in a beautiful layer of glittery druzy. Stalactitic formations to the chrysocolla. That is exceptional. You can see it's on a malachite base as well. Oh, and there's more at the bottom here. Look at that, that is beautiful. Blue deliciousness. That is a flat 111 Nelson, $240 for almost 2 kilograms worth of druzy coated chrysocolla. Very, very special. Then Some more pink or rhodocalcite from 4,000 feet down in the Congo. This quite a large piece of motherstone here, but as well as these large gemmy pink calcite, dogtooth calcite formations, very well formed, very rare, very special, and very pink. But as large, there's a bit of chrysocolla down there, around the edges as well. Definitely one for the collectors.
Nick says super rare museum piece.
Nick says, all right, that's that is flat 117 for $995. Pink calcite, hell of a rarity. Last one on the trolley, we got some more of this beautiful smoky amethyst Buchenhout hook clusters, or cluster singular. There's a lovely veil on the inside there that there you go, look at that. Bit of hematite in there as well. That is beautiful. A to double A grade, as Nick says there. This is flat number 101, $64 for that beautiful Buchenhout smoky amethyst cluster. All right, now I'm not going to do the UV room now. I'm going to quickly, just for intervals purposes, just walk around and see what's going on around us. If anyone has any ideas of what we can do, okay, this is heartbreaking stuff. Jade. This is New Zealand jade, and it's broken. Look at all these beautiful old 1980s jade sculptures, and you can see different types of jade as they created them, placed them, and put them together piece by piece. But whoever packed them to come to us from the Cape Town cocked up so badly, or just didn't give a shit, and this is the result. But there are a couple of monsters there. I'll go around here, see what Tommy's busy with. Hey, Tommy, what you busy with? Tommy's busy doing...
natural darkers.
There we go. Oh, man, that is all round. Sure. That is... Yeah, geez, look at that, man. That is wicked. Some more dioptase, all kinds of dioptase boxes here. Yes, the one that everyone looks for is always the 20s and the 35s. Not too many of those going around though. Broken Dodge egg, more of the jade sculptures, heartbreak. Yeah, please, man, any recommendations or ideas what we can do with this jade? That's a nice, I wonder if that's just a bowl. It's part of something else. But yeah, not Mickey Mouse, that's for sure. Still stuff that needs working. There's a bit of selenite. There's lovely Salrose. Carolite is still coming up. That is a hell of a rarity as well. Not very many of them. Here's a beautiful azurite. Oh, look at this shutterkite. Stalactitic shutterkite specimen here. Anyone keen for this specimen? Make us an offer. Happy days. Look at that. Salrose with a bit of malachite. Very nice. Some more carolite with chalcopyrite, and a beautiful calcite base. This calcite base, I know, glows up something wicked. Here's some beautiful azurite as well. Yeah, lots of things are happening. Now, before I go to the last trolley, and the last one starts, let's just do the last trolley. Here's something spectacular, something more that every one of you would want. The pink calcite. That's pink calcite. That's 6 small specimens in this flat. Right. Hope you guys have all got your fingers and your servers sorted out, because this is I suppose it's almost, well, I'd want to say once in a lifetime flat for a retailer, but you never know. I didn't think we'd get any more pink calcite, and here we are having a conversation about it again. But yeah, this little flat is flat number 148, $81 only. That is a massive bargain. Right, onto some silky malachite specimens, 5 of them. Nick's got them down as very good to A grade. This is a flat 130, $60 for the 5 silky malachites. Next up, from the northern Zululand region, that's the mighty province of the Zulus. Simpiwe is a Zulu, yeah, you better. 6 of these beautiful amethyst geodes. This one's got very nice hematite in it. It's there's some more. What's that lucky? The runt, the limonite there. It's obviously, if there's limonite, there's little specks are bound to be goethite. And this is flat number 141, $33 for the 6 geodes. Next up, we got some Zambian sugilite. So if you guys like playing lapidary, or you want to make a financial investment, because this stuff is, people die for this stuff. It doesn't look like a diamond, doesn't look like gold, but by golly, is this a popular item. Sugilite from Zambia. It's not the best sugilite. The best sugilite comes from Wholesale mine in South Africa. But I tell you what, the Zambian Suzy won't break your bank account. Those 2 will cost you $325 for flat 122. That's sugilite from Zambia. Next up, a black basalt heart, just in time to make it to for all the singles out there for tomorrow's Valentine's Day. This black basalt heart will reflect all your black basalt feelings back at you. I don't know. Lisa, Anna, help me out here. What's black basalt good for? But not only do you get a black basalt heart, you get to double terminate all that energy. Black basalt double terminated crystal. This is flat number 129. That's $34 for the 2. We've already had a Septeri heart flat, but now you have another one. This option here is going to set you back $34. And I'm just curious. $35. Okay, well, there we go. Consistency is king. Right, Septeri hearts, 118, $34. Next up, we got, believe it or not, some more crystal clear quartz points. That is very pretty. There's 4 of them in this flat. Beautiful veils, wispy hints of yesterday. Flat number 136, $38 for these 4 crystal points. Next up, something we haven't had before, dioptase tumblestones. Yes, you heard me right. Dioptase and malachite and shatterkite tumblestones. Where I can hear you asking, where is the dioptase? I'll tell you, there it is. It's a kind of gemmy green amidst the dull kind of malachite green. Well, not that malachite is dull, but compared to the dioptase, which is gemmy, it will be. $35 of these little stones. flat number 147 at $65 for 35 dioptase, Rhodocalcite and Malachite tumblestones. Nice. 147. Next up, we got some chrome muscovite standing freeforms. These Zimbabwean beauties. We will be checking them in the dark room later because the recent batch has had quite a bit of calcite in, which makes for really nice patterns. 12 of these standing freeforms for $87 for a flat 140. Look at the beautiful green gems. Next up, we got some green opal standing freeforms, all 3 of them from Madagascar. These 3 in flat number 145, $34 only for their 3 green opal standing freeforms. Then we got some more. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Blue lace agate standing freeforms, polished. That is spectacular. How cool is that? And it's all nice and velvety almost on the inside. That's a winner. This is flat 149, $61 for the 3 standing freeforms. Next up, Albert Mountain Dragon's Teeth. 12 of these beautiful dogtooth calcite crystals with druzy bases. That is beautiful. 12 of them from Lesotho. Albert's Mountain, the guy that works here, the guy that brings them here, the guy that mines them, or the guy he gets someone else to mine for. Flat 119, $27 only for these beautiful dragon's teeth. Then a herd of elephants. This one is particularly excited about something. That trunk especially is, well, a biological wonder. If it wasn't made from malachite, I'd grimace. Is it broken off? No, it's supposed to. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's broken off. No, some of them have just got flat trunks, and that's the way it is. Or either that is a trunk, or the artist took another elephant foot and stuck it onto the nose of the elephant. 13 of these beautiful little elephants for $32. That's flat number 132. Next up, we got some beautiful Brandberg smoky amethysts. That is extremely large. No, I think there's 6 in here, not 5. My bad. Tell you about that break there, man. This is flat 144, $44 for 6 Brandbergs. Next up, some of the usual Book and Hook spirit quartz. 6 of these clusters. Nice double termination there. This is flat 137, $49 for the 6 clusters from Book and Hook. Next up, we got some beautiful black tourmaline 2 largest specimens. And they're glorious little cubic formations. I wonder if this has got any highlight. No, this is no highlight. Sure, look at that. That is gorgeous all the way around. This is flat number 135, $48. More book and hook, pale lilac, large window clusters, 2 of them. This is flat $150, $59 for those 2 beautiful, reasonably large, with hematite, book and hook, pale, large windowed clusters. Next up, petrified wood galleys, 12 of them from Madagascar's east coast. This is flat number 143, $34 only for some petrified wood galleys from Madagascar. Red hematoid is up next, all 35 of these beautiful little crystals. It's always nice when they tend to be quite murky sometimes, but these have a lovely clarity. Oh, this is beautiful. Little specks of hematite. Very pretty, nice flat. Flat 128, that's $35 for 35 red hematoid crystals, $1 a piece. Then onto the middle of the table, we got the last of the, of today's juicy coated chrysocolla specimens. One. Beautiful stalactitic. Those formations are super rare. That is flat, let's see, oh, there you go. Flat 146, $155. Very special. Then a very unusual Kaolinite specimen, large. Then there's Rhodocalcite, there's Malachite, there's entire circus, there's even dioptase over here. But we are referring primarily to the white crystal. Often we mostly see these on our Salrose specimens. Kaolinite. This here's calcite. Let's take this in to see if that glows as well. That is beautiful. It's a bit large. It is 12 kilograms of beautiful kaoliniteness. This is flat 151 for $328. Something for the collectors and something exceptionally special. That is the entire circus of Congolese minerals in one stone. Dioptase, Rhodocalcite, Malachite, chrysocolla. It's all there, plus the calcite. And then the last item for today is a large-ish rose quartz bowl for all your hand washing needs. It does not have yes, it has a card. It's a flat 142, that's $97 for this large rose quartz bowl. Right, guys, Cara and myself are going to head off to the UV room just to prove to you what glows and what doesn't. Hello, welcome to the room of darkness where things glow. First up, we got some of that beautiful Albert Mountain calcite. That is, I said, it glows, and look at that angry peach. That is Albert Mountain calcite. Very nice. This was flat number
124.
124. Cora's on the ball. Next up, I just took these out for shits and giggles, and the rose Sodalite. Not sodalite, the Salrose. There's nothing in there to get excited about. Sparkly is always good. Pink calcite.
Put a chair. There we go. Your Francis
I
Meyer.
thought it was on the calcite coral. Yeah. Oh, yeah, me. Nah. Next up.
You should see the Carolite. This
is more pink calcite, and it glows pink like calcite. Okay, no excitement there. Flat of the Orongo Smokies. There are, I can see 2, 3.
Audrey's noted 5.
Let's highlight opal there. There's a little bit over here. That's, whoa, hello. Where have you been hiding? That's 5.
Did we find 5?
It's very mild there, this one over here.
I see. Nice.
Cool. And then
that was flat 789.
709, flat 104. I can already see a little bit over here. 7 highlight opals with highlight opals.
There's one.
There's a nice one.
Must be all your side. There's one.
There's another one.
There's one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one. 6. Now, was that highlight?
Or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think we got all of them. If not, I'm sure you guys will find them.
Right, and then more of the Albert Mountain calcite. Pretty stuff. This is flat 119. Flat, this is the polished fluorite, flat 14. Fluorite's always going to.
Blue. Do the blue one that you really liked in the middle. This one, yeah.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Funky.
Right,
then for
we got the selenite or the gypsum out just to check because calcium isn't is a element inside, but these don't light up. Actually, no, wait a minute. Let's check the ends.
But maybe because they're damaged there. Not really. They're too see-through.
Okay.
And then these.
And then we just wanted to check these out. There's a little bit of calcite in there. This is the chrome muscovite.
Check the one below you.
Cool. That is nice. Not bad for a mica-bearing green gemstone. A fair amount of calcite in there. That gives that beautiful blue veiny look. Yeah, nice. Nice rocks these. Right, guys, thank you very much. We will now do a spooky bye-bye. Or we won't. We'll do a normal bye-bye. Aye.
Bye.